that, it comes back with something called city not found because it's a 404, right? And then if I say London, how does it show? Get weather. Yeah, so it says broken clouds, country is Great Britain. So we can see it coming in through nicely. So the city not found. We should fix this. It should not show Britain. Let's say Houston, get weather, overcast cloud, country US. What about Beijing? So you can see clear sky. So you can see that the data is coming through, just some minor fix that we need to do to get this going. And if you say test, it just clears, but we also need to clear this. So there's a few minor things that we can clear up, but now you can see that the data is coming back. So that's really cool. Yeah, so you can see here that I've also added an if condition for country. The same thing. If it's a country, I'm just going to display country and here for city weather. And then this is where I'm kind of using the template because if you don't find the city weather, I want it to display an error message. So that's under this tag of Angular template that I have it as an error message. So we can kind of also look at how we want to display the CSS for this, right? So we also want to make sure that it has some kind of, like a danger alert kind of a thing that shows that this is what is happening. So I'm going to go into app component and also do the error message for this. So I can say error message. I think that's what I called it. I can go and check. I can have the color first as red, right? Because you want to kind of say, hey, it's danger, something is wrong, kind of a thing, right? So that and dementia. Font family, right? Red. Oops. Bear with me, guys. I'm kind of it's a little challenging with CSS if you're kind of using some of these that you're not too familiar with. So I'm just going to get this going. Font size, we just say 13 pixel. And then font weight, just make it bold, right? Let's make this bold so that it gives a little bit more of a presence that something is wrong. Line height, okay, 20 pixel, and then let's say there's something called text shadow. You can say 1 pixel on the left, 1 pixel, right? And then you can say RGB. You can do the same. The green, blue, red. 250, 250, and 0.3. Okay. So yeah, just wanted to get this out of the way so that we can kind of look at it and see how it works. So let's go into terminal. Okay, and I'm going to save everything here and then say ng-serve. Okay, so it's going to run that. Let me look at how this looks. So I need to make sure. Yeah, so I can see that it comes back with something called city not found because it's a 404, right? And then if I say London, how does it show? Get weather. Yeah, so it says broken clouds, country is Great Britain. So we can see it coming in through nicely. So the city not found. We should fix this. It should not show Britain. Let's say Houston, get weather, overcast cloud, country US. What about Beijing? So you can see clear sky. So you can see that the data is coming through, just some minor fix that we need to do to get this going. And if you say test, it just clears, but we also need to clear this. So there's a few minor things that we can clear up, but now you can see that the data is coming back. So that's really cool. Yeah, so Miami. So you can see all the data coming back, scattered clouds, and it's in US. So perfect. So I just cleaned it up a little more. So when I say clear status, I want it to display enter the city. And then I also want to not show anything for the country. So those are the few things that I cleaned up. Let's kind of go and look at it once more and see how it looks. So if I hit refresh it, so there's nothing under the city, so it's saying city not found on initial load. And then if I say London, it should hit it. So it gives you what's the weather there and which country it is from. If I do clear, this is where I did that, where when I say clear status, it goes and puts in null values and clears this up and tells you to enter the city. So a little nice display or description of what the user has to do. So yeah, these are the things that you can do with Angular. You can just hit a third-party API and then get the response object and then display whatever you want on the screen, and that kind of builds an application. So a lot of companies kind of do that. They do it from the back end, probably using Java or PHP or C#, and then they kind of push that data into the front end, and then the front end consumes whatever is needed and gets displayed on the screen. That's one approach. This is an approach where it's done totally in Angular. I just wanted to show you all how some of these things can also be handled on the front end. Purely as an Angular framework, and that's what we have done in this particular project. I mean, it's sky's the limit from here. You can do whatever you want to do on from using Angular. It's a single page. Start using it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this course. So it kind of gives you a perspective of what Angular is all about. So yeah, thank you so much for being patient. I know this has been a long course. I could not kind of show it in just one video. I thought I'll just break it into a couple of sessions and then show this video to you all. So okay, happy holidays and have a safe holidays. Thank you. Last but not the least, I have kind of uploaded this into my GitHub. It is public, so if you go into Naveen Krishnan 01 and weather app, you can see my code base here, and then you can just clone it and use it or fork it and use it. So whatever works for you. And also, a note of caution that when you're kind of uploading your code, don't upload your API key for the weather map, because there's a potential that somebody can misuse it using your API key. They could just download it a million times and then they might stop providing you access because somebody kind of misused it. So just something to keep in mind. So don't push any of your keys into GitHub. And so, yeah, enjoy and see if this works out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this course. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Bye.